This here is the brand new Sony 16-35mm. You can see it here, it looks pretty beautiful. In this review, my friends, we are gonna dive deeper into the specs and the build quality. Then I'm gonna talk about the filmmaking, like I'll show you some sample footage I've done with it for video and also photos. Then we'll talk a little bit about like who is this lens for? And then in the end, what is arguably the most important thing, what is my conclusion after using it? What is my honest opinion on this lens after having it now for a few weeks? Yo, Karla frétta. My name is Arnold, I'm a photographer and a video creator from Iceland. So, my friends, this lens here has been really fun to play around with. In my opinion, it has excellent image quality that delivers high resolution in such a compact little lens. It's also equipped with XD linear motors for fast, precise, and quiet autofocus, which I appreciate. It's compact and lightweight. I know I already said that, but it is, you see, it's compact and lightweight, and it's 16-35mm, which is like that focal length. I like a whole lot. We'll touch more upon that in a second. So first, let's take a closer look at the specs and the build quality. So as you can see, this is the lens right here. It's pretty compact. It's 16-35mm, which is equivalent to 24 to 52.5 on an APS-C. This is an E-mount lens. It's also pretty lightweight. It's like 353 grams. It's like, I have it written here, so it is exactly 353 grams. What is that in American terms? I'll write it up here because I don't understand you guys. It does have steady shot, which is like a body integrated stabilization, and then it can go down to f4. Now that is not like the lowest aperture in the game, but it's pretty good for what it can do, and I like that a lot. A lot of my, like one of my favorite lenses for the APS-C system has been the 10-18. It's f4 too, which is fantastic. So you might also be like, is that good enough for low light performance? I mean, in theory, no, but the Sony cameras, they have no problem with low light, so that is good too. Also, at 35mm, you can easily get some beautiful bokeh, which, you know, we do like bokeh in this town, you know? And that is both for video, a bokeh in the video too, and then also when you're taking some photos, you can also get some beautiful bokeh there. Obviously, the higher focal length, you get more bokeh. When the wider the lens is, the less bokeh you're gonna get. But I'm sure you know that. If you take a look at what it looks like, it has a zoom ring here, which is extremely nice, feels good when you turn it. I say it multiple times. I've often said it that if the focus ring and the zoom ring is not nice, the lens is just, it feels like crap. But this feels very good to me. I like it. There's also constant zoom. It doesn't change sizes. I do appreciate that a whole lot, especially if you're using a lens on a gimbal, then it's not shifting size, shifting weight or anything like that. And also, it's just nice. And then the zoom ring also feels good. It has a this type of zoom thing where you can electronically zoom it back and forth. I don't really use it. Then down here you have this autofocus, manual focus, so you can switch on and off on that. And then this part here I like a whole lot. So on the lens, you switch the aperture here, like on the old school, you know, manual lenses. I like this a lot, actually. So this I've been enjoying. It's a nice little feature that I personally like. I don't know, maybe you don't like it, but personally I do like it. And it has this little clicking sound. I don't know if you can hear, but if you do not like the clicking sound, you do have a little button here which you can slide down, and then there's no clicking sound, and this one is smooth too. Now, if there's anything I would like with the build quality that Sony could have done better, then I do think it feels a little plasticky when you get it, but everything else makes totally up for that, in my opinion. It feels compact, it feels sturdy, but a little plasticky feeling when you get it. But it's lightweight, and the focus ring and everything else, I should have done like that a whole lot. I honestly don't think we have to spend any more time on the build quality or the specs. I think you've gotten the point. If you want to see a little bit the glass, it looks like this. And yeah, I think I've gone through the most important parts of it. And all in all, I've been very happy with it. It performs good. So that takes us to the next part, for filmmaking and video creation. I took it out and filmed a whole lot of different videos with it. What I liked a lot is the 16-35mm focal length. It's so nice for filming. Those focal lengths is super, especially on a full frame camera. Then you have a very wide angle look, and then also you can take it down to 35mm. And those focal lengths is something those are usually my most used focal length either way. And personally, for my type of filmmaking, which is a lot of run and gun type of filmmaking, whether it's vlogs or creating these types of videos, then I appreciate a lot a good sharp lens that I can rely on that has some capabilities, because I then don't have to, you know, switch all the time for different looks that I'm looking for. And this has performed well there. And as you can see, the image quality it produces is very, very, very nice. Now, just for the fun of it, here you can see a clip where I used it on a full frame, and then the exact same frame on the APS-C, the ZV-E10 this is filmed on, and then you can see that it's a big difference there from 16 to 24mm. You have little less space. For vlogging, this lens is fantastic because, again, I'm using this focal length so much. I can vlog at the 60mm, see my entire face, I can punch in if I like. So yeah, very, very, very happy with it too. Here are some sample footage I've been throwing up there, as you can see. You can judge by yourself. In my opinion, for filmmaking, I've enjoyed it a lot. Now, when I'm creating reviews, I don't like to just praise everything and be like, this is the best thing ever, because I like, what is the best thing? Is there something that is the best in something on the world? I don't know. So I try to find, like, can I find some flaws? In filmmaking and video creation, I haven't really found anything that I like dislike. You could maybe go like, yeah, it's only f4, but I think it would be unfair to the lens to make that a flaw, because it's not advertised. If it were advertised as f2 and then you got f4, then obviously it would be like, hey, what the hell? But it's not. And yeah, it makes it, you know, not the best low-light performer. However, you're using it on a Sony camera, and Sony cameras have like fantastic low-light capabilities. And if this lens were the same 16-35 with an f2.8, that would be a sick lens. But it would also mean that it would be much more expensive. We'll talk a little bit more on like who is this lens for. We'll drop on that a little bit later. But first, let's also take a look at it for photography. I took this lens out for like street photography and playing around with catching some photos in the street. And again, the focal length 16-35 is like, it's the focal length that I use the most, you know. So it was very nice to slapping it on and then getting some sick wide angle shots, or some more like 35mm type of shots, or not like they are 35mm shots. And that is a focal length that is super beautiful for street photography. So having there in between something that I really, really appreciated with, and also the fact that it isn't that big. Of course, we all like big lenses, but like moving around in street photography with big lenses. Is there anything else I can say about photography? I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, there's no need to make this video like longer than it has to. And I think you've seen now photos, you've seen them, you can like judge it by yourself. Do you like the photos? Always ask yourself, do I like this? Don't let me tell you. I'm just telling you my opinion, and then you can do whatever you want, you know, with that opinion. All right, so who is this lens for? In my honest opinion, this is for the online creator, or the video creator, or the photo creator, or simply somebody who wants a sharp 16-35mm lens that is lightweight and compact. And yeah, then this lens is definitely for you. But I think it's pretty obvious that this lens here is a perfect fit for the everyday creator, whether it is you who is creating videos and you like a reliable little zoom lens that you can just slap on your camera and then go out and create. Don't have to switch lenses all the time. You can just do your run and done creating. Get the different types of focal lengths that you want. Then I would definitely recommend it to you. Also, if you're a photo creator and you're out shooting in the city and you just want to slap on a like small, compact, reliable wide-angle lens, boom, you have your friend right here. So my final conclusion is basically that if you are looking for a versatile wide angle to a medium focal length lens that is sharp and reliable and has good autofocus capabilities, then my friends, I would definitely consider getting this lens. If you are looking for a 300mm lens, then I would not recommend this lens. That was a stupid little joke. Anyways, my friends, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask in comments down below. If you could smack that like button for me, it really helps me out. Also, if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to ask in comments. I said that, right? Yeah, I've already said that. Let's just finish this video for now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. A little Iceland. So this lens here is, so it's been really fun to play around. Now if you take a look at what it looks like, it has a focus ring,